You only take 2 minutes, but I don't know. We're gonna take like 2 hours. One, page 10. Alright, so I've already said hello to everybody, so I'm not gonna say it again. Well, Kathryn, you look amazing tonight. Yeah. Jordan, as always, you did not even shave. Well, this is a wonderful day of celebration, right? All right. And thank you guys very much for allowing us, family and friends, to be part of this wonderful celebration of your everlasting love. And I know a lot of you come from everywhere. Some of you might come from just nearby. Some of you travel 1 hour. Some of you 2 hours. Some of you 7 hours. And then for people like me, you know, I travel far from here to here. And then it's amazing to know how far someone can travel just for a free meal. Well, Austin, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Only this year, Austin has been on 10 marriages. What? So he's been in 10 weddings, and he did not, half of those weddings, he did not even get invited. So you just wake up, dress up, show up, and eat up and leave. Yes. All right. Anyway, so I'm humble and honored for to be your number one best man. Number one, yeah. And no offense to you, he picked me first. So he loves me first. I've known Jordan for about 10 years, and sometimes I feel like I've known him since diaper. But even though we didn't have a chance to go up together, it's opened my heart to know that we will be great friends all the way to the nursing home once we get back again on diapers. All right, Jordan and I have met while playing soccer, and he was the most awkward kid I've ever seen in my life. So he loves playing soccer. He loves playing, but there was one problem. He was really suck at it. He was running around chasing the ball, and he was running. The ball was not even there. It was like, wow, this kid is a fool. But for that, you know, the other team never want to pick him because playing with him is like, you're gonna lose. But because of his humility, his energy, his enthusiasm, and my team, we didn't care about winning or losing. We always want him to be around. And then when I started to know Jordan better, I discovered he was passionate about reading. So he had a bunch of books in his car trunk. What do you call that? The trunk of his car. So, and I discovered that he was almost like a nerd. So I quickly remember one of my mom's advice. One day my mom told me, son, once you get, when you're in college, always try to be friends with the nerd. because it's just a matter of seconds for them to become the next billionaire. But well, for 10 years I've been waiting for that time. He's not here yet. He's not there yet. And I don't know. You have to hurry up. Now you have Kathryn, so now you have to hurry up. Because I don't want to have an impression that I picked the wrong name. I should have picked women. Alright, page 2. If you know Jordan, you know that he's crazy. Crazy guy. He's the am the best multitasker I've ever seen in my life. And one day, this dude has enough energy to go hiking, kayaking, swimming, running, weightlifting, reading, tree cutting, playing with kids, and doing some crazy ninja stuff. Yeah. And this is really fine. This is okay. I adore him for that, but except he won't do it by himself. He will need a friend to do all those crazy stuff with him. And guess who he will be calling? Ricky. What's he doing? Let's go swimming. So I'm glad after today, Kathryn, you can take over. No more calling, huh? No more calling. But earning Jordan friendship is not something easy. It's come with a few crises. Number one, you have to be able to put up with his stinky fuck. It is no coincidence that he chose this guy over there to be his other best man, because they have a similar quality to work. And Morgan, you know what I'm talking about. This is why every time we are driving somewhere, three of us in one car, I have to keep the windows down for some fresh air to come in. Number two. Before I came to America, my mom told me that in America, if you're away from your house and there's no bathroom nearby, listen to me, there's no bathroom nearby, and your belly is making funny noises like son, be a man. Hold them tight to it. And don't say that you can't do that, because you can do all things through Christ. Well, one thing that you don't want to happen to you is you trying to do your business behind a tree and then you got cut by the police. Well, as a good son, I've been following my mama advice, even though there were a few times where I hold on to whatever too long and I almost pass out. Well, since the first time I met Jordan, he makes me question my mom's great advice. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If Jordan, this guy, if he has a business to take care of and there's no bathroom around and there's one tree standing somewhere, believe me, this dude will have no problem relieving himself while I'm standing just 20 feet away, losing my mind and watching everywhere if no one is coming. Well, of course he never had any toilet paper, so, and no one to watch his hand afterwards. I'm sorry, that's just put it on your secret. Kathryn, you see what you're going to put up with? Well, you have, you can't do nothing now, you already say I do. Alright, let's get serious now. One of the little issues Jordan and we have had in the past few years has been he can be really over-controlling and micromanaging things. And you guys, you might be witness to some of this. And then he tends to make decisions for you before asking you for your opinion. He's like, Rico, I got a swimming shirt for you. We're gonna go swimming. Dude. Do I have a say in this? Well, and then he might unintentionally hurt a loved one with some, let's see, with some of the few statements that he might hurt someone. It's something that we need to pray about, because now you're married. I've been married for a year, and marriages can be really challenging. And it's required to compromise sometimes, and also let your wife take over sometimes. let her wear the pants sometimes because she look in the pants better than you anyway. I don't know. I understand it the way it is. Yeah. So basically it's something that we need to work and pray on that because
Yes.
yeah. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Chapter 2. There's a story that I like a lot, and I think that it's appropriate for this moment. It's according to the legend, experts said for years that the human body was simply not capable for a 4-minute mount. It was not just dangerous; it was impossible. Moreover, legends hold that people had tried for over 1,000 years to break the barrier with no success. However, in May 6, 1954, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute barrier. And then a year after that, there were a lot of people who come and then they broke that barrier. Even strong high schooler like Matthew number 2, over there, they prove you can break that barrier. So basically, Jordan, honestly, you are my Roger in life. I watched this dude break limitation pretty much every day in his life. He inspired me so much that I'm writing my first book, and I have a whole chapter about him. So I don't want to share the book with him because I talked about him so much. So I feel like, once you know that he is in the book, he's gonna ask me when the book become a bestseller. I ask him for half of the money. Jordan is the best friend that anyone can ask for. His daily discipline amazed me so much. As an engineer, he planned every single thing, which drives me crazy. Every single thing. Even to meet with me, Jordan will send me a calendar invite. And then with the introduction of what we're going to talk about, the objective, the vision statement, the mission statement, and the conclusion. So I'm sure that he had his wedding plan already done before he even met Kathryn. And I've seen them going back and forth when I go to the place, and because he's trying to plan everything, Kathryn like, let me say something. So he's extremely smart, therefore he's my Google. He's my Alexa. Hey Google, what's my name?
Ricky.
It's my Google. So whenever I have something I need to fix or learn about, instead of Googling it, I prefer to call him or drive 30 minutes to his house so for him to tell me. And he often gets frustrated with me and say, hey dude, you could just Google. I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? You might Google, so why would I just waste my time? I can waste sometimes driving 30 minutes, but I'm not gonna just Google something while you might Google. One of the other things that Jordan has as quality is he's really compassionate. He loves others so much. And for the past 5 years, him and I, we've been we have our own organization, non-profit, so we were able to send 250 kids to school. Children we put out from the street, and then we were able to pay school tuition for them and mentor them and doing fundraising everywhere. So basically that's really amazing. He's an amazing man and he loves kids so much. So well, enough with Jordan and his Nobel Prizes. So now let me say something about, I'm almost done. Let me say something about you, Kathryn. Jordan and I spent a lot of time praying to send him the white woman. The white woman, not the white. I'm struggling with that. Well, he's from where I'm from, but my accent is so hard, he's laughing at me. Don't tell anybody I know my struggle. Surely God answers his prayers and goes beyond his expectation. From the moment we step to the Bible book, we know that you are a keeper. That's the word we use, keeper. And I remember one day Jordan and I went for a five miles run, and I asked him, dude, who is this girl who keeps following you around all the time? We go swimming, she is there. We go hiking, she is there. He goes to the bathroom. Jordan has a steady toe as well. If he takes his shoes out, half of the people in the back will get dizzy. And then the people in the front, like me, will be dead. So, well, a couple of weeks ago, I went to his house, and I saw Kathryn sitting peacefully, still breathing, good, laughing in the living room with Jordan while his sticky toe was out. So I was there for 3 minutes, and I was about to pass out. Then I realized this girl really loved Jordan. And his sticky toe. The last one. And that's one of the reasons, that's not a coincidence that Kathryn chose to wash Jordan's feet today. So it doesn't work this way. So you're a really smart woman. Kathryn is really smart, beautiful, compassionate, and a great woman of God. I like you from the get-go because you have always been nice to me. Quickie. And then she bought me some free stuff too, like dishes and just so. If you're giving me free stuff, of course I'm gonna love you. You guys together are going to shake the world, and I got no doubt about that. You're both unique and magnificent human beings. I want you to know that of all of the billion of people on earth, there is nobody like you. And your very existence is vital to the functioning of this world. So, I don't know what else to say. One last thing will be like, I just wanted you to remember that this marriage is not only about you. Don't take it, it's not only about you. God is here, and you have to remember to put God in the center of your marriage, because you're gonna make some challenges. Without God, you won't be able to make it. But I'm not worried for you guys. I know you got this. I love you guys. And from now on, you're free to start making a bunch of babies. All right? Thank you.